Hello again, guys. I'm going to read Exodus 20:13-12. So, personal injuries. So, anyone who strikes a person with a fatal blow is to be put to death. However, if it is not done intentionally but God lets it happen, they are to flee to a place I will designate. But if anyone schemes and kills someone deliberately, that person is to be taken from the altar and put to death. Anyone who attacks their father or mother is to be put to death. Anyone who kidnaps someone is to be put to death, whether the victim has been solid or is still in the kidnapper's possession. Anyone who curses their father or mother is to be put to death. If people quarrel and one person hits another with a stone or with their fist, the victim does not die but is confined to bed. The one who struck the blow will not be held liable if the other can get up and walk around outside with a staff. However, the guilty party must pay the injured person for any loss of time and see that the victim is completely healed. Anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished. If the slave dies, it's a direct result, but they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. If people are fighting and hit a pregnant woman, she gives birth prematurely, but there is no serious injury. Offender must be fined whatever the woman's husband demands and the court allows, but if there is serious injury and you are to take the life for that, eye to eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, and bruise for bruise. It's pretty simple. An owner who hits a male or a female slave in the eye and destroys it must let the slave go free and compensate for the eye, and an owner who knocks out the tooth of a male or a female slave must let the slave go free to compensate for the tooth. If a bull grows a man or a woman to death, the bull is to be stoned to death, and meat must not be eaten, but the owner, however, the bull has had the habit of growing, and the owner has been warned but has not kept pinned up and kills a man or a woman, and the bull is to be stoned, and the owner also is to be put to death. Get what I'm trying to say here?